I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, entertainment, pop culture, things like that. Some articles came out on November 14th, 2022, not too long ago, about a day ago, that said Margot Robbie is no longer gonna be a female lead in Pirates 6. We haven't heard confirmation from the movie company, from Disney. However, I gotta say, Margot Robbie herself is a pretty good source. So, for now, I'll consider this one to be true, or very, very likely to be true. So TMZ says Margot Robbie, Disney yanks Pirates movie, Oliver Branch for Johnny with a question mark. Entertainment says Margot Robbie says female lead Pirates of the Caribbean movie is dead in the water. Ha ha. Okay. Let's see what we got. And this one's from TMZ to start. Margot Robbie won't be selling off in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie after all, which could be a good sign for Johnny Depp. The actress revealed her would-be Pirates of the Caribbean film is dead at Disney in a new interview with Vanity Fair. Margot explained they'd been developing an idea with her as a lead for a few years now, but at this point, she says it's been killed. As for why, all Margot Robbie said was, I guess they don't want to do it. It's interesting. Earlier this year, an OG producer on the Pirates franchise, Jerry Bruckheimer, said 2 pirate scripts were in active development at the Mouse House, including one with Margot. Now, I gotta mention, Jerry Bruckheimer was recently seen at one of Johnny's shows, which is a pretty good thing. Now, I gotta say, the complication here, unfortunately, is not everyone wants Johnny to go back to Disney based on principles and morals, unless they give some kind of huge apology or something. But if they're just kind of like, well, why don't you come back? I don't know. I could see him turning them down. I made a video on it, probably two. My official stance is, in the end, it's up to him. If he went back, I'd have no reason to go against it or consider why. That's his personal choice. It continues. He also left the door open for a possible reunion with Depp, although he noted JD wasn't attached at that time. Since then, the guy's been successful in court and is attempting a career comeback, and based on his milestones thus far, you could agree he's achieving it. He's doing pretty good. Every week, every time I look, Johnny's doing something. No official word on Disney and Johnny linking back up for more Jack Sparrow, a partnership that grossed the studio upwards of nearly $2 billion, but the fact that they're scraping the Margot idea entirely might be a signal they're musing about another Johnny Depp installment. $2 billion is quite a bit. I mean, Disney, last time I checked, is worth $250 billion, so $2 billion of that is, I don't know, my math isn't so great, but around 1% or something. So for like Johnny Depp, this one actor, to boost Disney's worth up like around 1%, that's pretty darn good. That, or maybe they're just done with mythical pirates in general. Probably not, though. And this one's from Entertainment Weekly. It's got a little more of Margot Robbie's quote. We had an idea and we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have a more female-led, not totally female-led, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have really been cool, but I guess they don't want to do it. Robbie tells Vanity Fair in a new cover story. And they say Disney didn't respond. Of course not. They never do. Why would they? They say the person who wrote Birds of Prey was set to write the new Pirates movie. When you've got something very iconic like Star Wars, like Lord of the Rings, like Pirates of the Caribbean, people don't want to see you try new things. I know it's hard for new directors and studios trying to look at the new generation and find out what people like, but there are certain franchises that don't work when you try new things. Most things can. Most things are flexible, but not everything. And for the Pirates fan base, Pirates is not one of those franchises where you've got this flexibility to try all these new things and maybe it'll work out. But hey, that's my silly little opinion based on seeing franchises just like it try new things and not do so good. As far as Margot Robbie, I'm just totally neutral. I'm not happy, I'm not sad, whatever. It wasn't really about her personally whatsoever. She could have been anyone. We just want to see Johnny in Pirates. If not, at least have Johnny play a significant and important role and pass the torch on to the new crew, which wasn't the plan, really. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. By the way, I've been sitting on the story for like the whole day, had to work early, so this was the fastest I could get it out there. It's about a day old now, but here we are. Done here for now. See you next time.